Now we have learned about end conditions for extruded cuts, but what if we were to change the width or height of the part? Let's change the width of the block to being 3 inches. Edit the sketch by right-clicking on the feature and clicking the Edit Sketch button. Double-click on the dimension to edit the dimension. Change the dimension to 3 inches and exit the sketch. Notice that after updating, you may have to press the Rebuild button. The hole is no longer in the middle of the part. This is because we gave it a dimension of where to be, rather than telling it to stay in the middle of the part. We need to change the whole sketch to make it always stay in the middle of the part. It is possible to do this a few different ways, but the easiest way now would be to add a construction line to the sketch. A construction line is a dotted line that cannot be used to define a side or shape, like the normal sketch lines are used for extruding. Go into the sketch for the hole and add a construction line. To add a construction line, click on the drop-down arrow next to the line tool and click on the centerline tool. Hover over the middle of the top line and a dot will appear. This dot is the midpoint of the top line. Click to start your line and now move down to the bottom line and place it on the midpoint of that line. Remove both of your dimensions by clicking on them and pressing delete. Now move your circle and let it snap to the midpoint of the construction line. Now when you change the size of your part, your hole will always remain in the middle of the side. When designing, it is important to think about how your hole should be defined. For example, when you make a hole like the one above, think to yourself, should this be at a certain distance from the side, or should it remain in the middle? This is an extremely important thing to know, as it will make adjusting your model a lot easier. It is okay if you do not create your models correctly at first, because it is easy to change them later. Over time, you will learn how to dimension and build your part, and adjusting your part will become a lot easier.